Hi folks, Mike here from Random Acts of Cooking, and I'm going to do a smoked meatloaf, which is the best kind of meatloaf you could have, as opposed to what my grandmother used to make. No offense, Grandma, but I like mine better. Alright, we're going to have some Worcestershire sauce, onion, 2 eggs. I have 1 pound of 80/20 ground beef. I have 1 pound of sausage, some panko breadcrumbs, provolone cheese, and for the seasoning I'm using Texas Smokehouse beef rub. And let's get all this together. Oh, did I say garlic? Anyway, I'm just using minced garlic. Anyway, let's get this all ready in the bowl. Back shortly. Alright, let's get started. I have my 1 pound of 80/20 ground beef, 1 pound of Jimmy Dean pork sausage. Let's just start putting stuff in. There's 2 eggs. And I only have a half of an onion, so this is diced up. I gotta get to the store and get some more onions. But anyway, this is 1/2 of a white onion diced up. Need some breadcrumbs, and how much am I putting in? There's about a half a can here. That ought to do it. And I got some garlic. I don't know, I guess this is several cloves. But to make sure I get all the garlic, this jar is almost empty. Got some Worcestershire this sauce. And I'm going to do maybe, I don't know, tablespoon or so. About a tablespoon. And I'm just going to mix this in this jar so I can get all these little onion bits, these little garlic bits from the jar. That's that. Alright. For the seasoning, like I said, Grill Mates Texas Smokehouse. I'm going to guess maybe a tablespoon of that. Now we just get this stuff mixed up. One thing I decided to add at the last minute is just a little bit of barbecue sauce. This is Sweet Baby Ray's Sweet Vidalia Onion barbecue sauce. Not a whole lot to start with, so just maybe a couple of tablespoons of that, and mix that in with it too. Alright, now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna form this up and put some cheese in it, so I'll be right back. Alright, here's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna take about half of this and put it in the pan here just to get a basic shape for a loaf of meat. And whether or not I'm going to be able to get this out of here later, I don't know. You know, I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to take this out of here while I can still move it. I'm going to put some parchment paper in here so I can dump this out a lot easier. I'll be right back. Okay, now let's try this. I have some parchment paper. So I'm going to take about half of that meatloaf that I already tried to smooth out in here. Get this in a loaf shape. Alright, that's good for starters. Now to get the gloves off because I got to work with cheese. Alright, got some provolone cheese. We use some of these, several slices in here. And let's make it really cheesy here. Maybe a couple more. And this is for me to eat. Alright, more gloves. Alright, now let's pack in the other half of this meatloaf meat. Alright, there's our basic meatloaf shape. The reason for the parchment paper. Can I get this out of here? You know what? I'm not ready to cook this yet, so I'm just going to put this in the fridge the way it is for maybe about an hour, because I've got some other things cooking on the griddle right now, or the grill, so I'll see you in about an hour, and then we'll continue this on, okay? See you in a bit. Okay, now I'm about ready to start cooking it. All right, this has been in the fridge actually for only about a half an hour, so let's see if this works to get this out of here by using parchment paper. Oh, I'm using the Bradley wrap just to make this easier to get on and off the grill. course it did. Much easier this way. I'll just peel the paper off. Now what I'm going to do is just give it one more sprinkle of the rub that I'm using. Use any rub you like. This has got a mesquite sweet, well, I don't know. I guess you'd call it kind of a mesquite-y, smoky, already flavoring to it. Alright, now, see you back at the Masterbuile Gravity Series Smoker. Okay, here we are at the Masterbuile Gravity 560. I've got the temperature set point at 275. I'm going to leave it at that for about an hour, maybe 2, depending. Get the probe in there, and then I'm going to run it up to 350 to finish up if it looks like it's taking too long. So that's it for now, folks, and I'll see you in a little while. Alright, we're up to about 150, 155 internal, so I think it's time to put some barbecue sauce on. Same stuff I used earlier, the Vidalia onion thing. And I pull that probe out because that stopped working. Alright, we'll let that caramelize, set up a little bit, and we'll be back out when my internal temperature reads 165. Okay, we're up to 170 internal, so I shut it down. Now we'll get this out of here. And we'll get this inside, let it cool down for a little bit, and cut it open. Okay, folks, here it is. Smoked meatloaf in the Masterbuile Gravity 560. And I'm going to start off with just cutting right smack in the middle to see how that cheese ended up melted on the inside. There's the cheese. Done. Okay, let me take a slice of this so I can take a bite of it. I got to thinking, I didn't put any salt and pepper in this because I was thinking that the rub would have enough salt. So let's see what we ended up with. This is just the meatloaf, no cheese. That works. It's not. I don't think it needed any more salt because this Grill Mates rub. The first ingredient says spices. Pepper, oregano, cumin, and salt was the next one. And it does have some sugar in it too. But I think it's fine without any added salt or pepper. Well, now bite with the cheese. I don't quite know how to describe it except the cheese adds just a little bit of a creamy flavor to it. That sounds weird, but that's what it does. This is just cheese melted off of it. That I'm going to eat that too. So anyway, smoked meatloaf is the best way to go. All right. Catch you later, folks. Bye.